G'day friends, Malloy here. Today we are in Adagim. Got a couple of quests to finish up here before we go to the next area. Most important to note is that I will be starting off with the quest Pursuing the Blight. We gotta go. No, not Pursuing the Blight. We're doing Chapter 14:11, The Raiders Pursued. So, let's go. And I got my camel out, so I'm sitting up nice and high. It's definitely a new vantage point for me to get used to. But we shall see how this goes today. Planning on probably playing for a good bit here until I need a break. So let's go explore. See what all this new content's about. And try not to die. But I can't promise that last part. Alright. Alright, it's taking too long. Swapping to my war steed. Let's not go through the lake because I do not want to get dismounted right now. I'm trying to get closer now, so I think I'm going to dismount because this rocky terrain is not conducive for war steeds. Ugh, the squishing sound. I still cannot get used to that. Ugh. And just imagine my boots getting all filthy. Come on. Really? Really? Let's get on the camel. My little legs are too short to jump. Here we go. Okay.
A party of great brutish oaks approached the hill of the mother not long ago.
Shouting harsh cries and moving at great speed, I hid behind Aruma for fear they would discover me, but before they espied me, they were discovered by something else. Ursinith smiles grimly. A mass of spiders boiled from the underbrush and fell upon the orcs. The one you saw perished immediately. The rest of the raiding party escaped further to the west. It is possible they might encounter Livarth, but I suspect their preoccupation with the attacking spiders may hide the grove from their discovery. It is said that a terrifying spider dwells somewhere within the forest, Butterall, the Gorger by name. I never believed I would be glad to see the arrival of Butterall spawn, but on this day I must confess I was. Still, I'm glad they did not turn their attention upon me. Perhaps Amuma shielded me from discovery. Let's go find those fleeing orcs. Oh, they're at the camp. Alright, they're gonna go try and attack that camp we were helping earlier. Oh, I got a wall of rocks. Ooh, something I wanted to test out. I did get... Do I still have those? What is this? Kutsugin. A decoration. That's not what I'm looking for. No, it doesn't look like I have those elements anymore. Okay. Maybe... Oh, while I'm off riding, let me make sure that I got all my bags that I want. I want the Harad bag crafting. I want my task item 1, and I'm gonna want the essence and tracery one as well. Alright, off we go. It kind of feels weird sitting up higher on this camel's back. Definitely a little bit of getting used to. I'm just gonna ignore all these and keep riding. Looks like there's a ridge here as well. Let's try and go this way. Still exploring this new area, so not quite sure where the ridge lines go or where the entry points are even for some of these locations. So we'll explore together. Oh, come on, let me up. There we go. Almost to this camp. Oh, another dead warrior. Okay. And looks like a dead elf as well. The creature that slew the Tugi warriors has come back for you. Oh, okay. Hello! And dead.
Ah, my friend, it is good to see you again.
I was hoping you would return to Leavarth so I could tell you what I have learned from my experimentation with the samples of the blight you brought to me. Chanela pauses dramatically. The blight hates buckets. See for yourself. Buckets? Okay, the water bucket. Okay. I remember. What? It totally destroyed the bucket. Charlotte bucket has fallen apart, spilling its water everywhere. Apparently it does hate buckets.
The bucket fell apart a short time after you left.
Perhaps the samples of the blight interacted with the water in a curious way. The combination seems to have undone the sealings between the slat of my bucket, and now I need a new bucket. I may have learned something, but what I have learned remains a mystery to me. Such is the way of wisdom, I suppose. You need not worry about my problem, friend. Judging from the sounds of battle I heard before you arrived, I deem that you have plenty of your own. Thank you for visiting Leavarth again and checking in on me. Return to Sulmadash with my friendship. Alright, we're gonna take the stable.
Lidat mat, friend.
Heading back to Sulmadash.
You have accounted for all of the fleeing Utugi raiders? Good.
Then it should be safe for us to continue southward into Kigan, without fear that we leave Sulmadash in peril if they were to return. I've enlisted the aid of a guide to show us the way further south into Morgala. You have already met him, my lord. His name is Ulishar. Ooh, Ulishar's actually gonna leave? Okay. Let's see. Ooh, nice. 16k crit rating. Yes, please.
When I requested a Kinta guide to accompany us into Murjala, I did not expect Ulishar to volunteer.
It's gonna be bound to me, but my crit rating goes up. That's nice. It also reminds me, I better take out my Agi DPS. I'm looking for my jewelry pieces. Level 150 jewelry pieces are still the best that I've been able to find, so I'm gonna stick to those. And I'm gonna turn the sound down just a little bit. It's a little bit annoying. Let's turn that down to like 20. There we go. We'll see if I want to adjust it again later.
When I requested a Kinta guide to accompany us into Murjala, I did not expect Ulishar to volunteer.
Indeed, I asked him more than once if he was certain he wished to go with us into danger so soon after the death of his brother. I deem he is made of stern material, as are all the elves of my acquaintance. Yes, I now include the Kintai among that number, for if Ilishar is representative of that folk, they seem as resilient as any of the Eldar. Speak to him, and judge his resolve in this for yourself.
I told the wizard Inkanush I was willing to guide your party south into Morjala, and that is still true.
It is. It is not an easy decision for me, but your arrival here has opened my eyes and thrown into disarray much that I thought certain. Elishara holds your eyes for a moment and then flinches suddenly away. My brother Baharud should have been the one to guide you south. He never lost the adventuring temperament as I did. He hungered still for the untaken road, ever desiring to see what lay beyond the farthest rise and over the horizon. I shared that mood with him once. The Kinta tries to meet your eyes again, but cannot. Instead, he stares away into the trees. Some years ago, I was captured by the Urdakai while traveling in the moor, held in their distant city of Imakstul, and put to harsh labor. I was certain I would die there. I still cannot believe I did not. Instead, with no small degree of fortunate happenstance, I escaped from Imakstul and made my way home. This was mere months ago, Maloa. I promised myself I would stray no longer from Sulmadash, but now Baharud is slain, and the wizard Inkarnish says a threat more terrifying than Urdak has risen. How can I remain in Sulmadash when I know you and your companions need my help? I simply cannot.
I wish I could come with you, my friend, but I cannot.
My sister is intent upon finding the shade that was once Silurtus, and I cannot leave her to accomplish this on her own. Perhaps once Sigalith is successful in this, I can rejoin you. But I know not if her quest will be short or if it will be long. Corodan lowers his voice and speaks only to you. If it is from my heart I speak, I must confess this to you, Meloa. I am not certain I believe the conclusion for which my sister hopes is even possible. Solartis perished some time ago before Utukbur, and if she now has become one of the Vairi, there is no assurance she will remember who she was in life. I fear Solartis has gone, and this too. I must attend my sister closely, or she may follow her to a careless death. So this is farewell for now. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, Coradan. Hope to see you soon.
I am ready now to depart, if your companions have finished their preparations.
We must travel to west and to the south. Or there, the road leads to from Adagim into Kigan, our first destination. Okay. Curious that we haven't been to this spot yet. I'm gonna pop over there real quick. That is stable Naga something.
May you find the season bountiful.
Let's head on over there. Least we can do is pick up the stable, even if there's no quests. Okay, no quests here yet.
Oh, what a joy this
It'll
is.
probably send us back here sometime. There is a vault keeper, which is nice. Okay, let's go here next to Sarmerzak.
It is good to see you.
We'll head on there. Alright, well, we're gonna be doing some off-roading. That's for sure. There aren't really any roads here in Adagim. It's kind of like so much off-roading. It makes it a little bit challenging getting around because you have to pay close attention to the map to make sure you're not gonna ride into a ridge. So I think we should be a clear shot down to where that ring is. That's what we're shooting for. In the meantime, I guess we can appreciate the new landscaping. They've definitely done some things to the trees. I always feel like they create so much landscape stuff, but then so much of it goes unused. Or at least that's the way it feels to me. I have to look in my crafting bag real quick. I want to see... No, I don't have that. Okay. I must have sold it off. Oh well. Before the expansion came out, I took a bit of a break and I played some World of Warcraft. And I really enjoyed the whole flying around things. It makes riding across Middle Earth very tedious. Alright, here we go. Here's Ulashar.
Here the road winds south into Kijan. As it approaches Morjala, the Ridge of Plenty.
The Mur itself is a line of sheer hills that runs from east to west and serves as the southern hospitable boundary of the land, its people name Shagana. Beyond the Mur lies the Hatukali River and the distant jungles of Abanisa, from where the Urdakai come. It is my understanding that Inkanush desires not to pass over the Mur, but to visit the great libraries of Zajana, the city that guards the road across the ridge. That is where we must first go.
When I escaped from Amak's duel and fled homeward, I spent the last leg of my journey in the care of farmers at Sor Medan.
A village to the south. I will never forget the kindness they showed to me. See how the fungal blight within Adagim encroaches upon these lands. A nearby grove to the northwest is threatened even now, and should it fall to that creeping corruption, the people of Sormadan will be endangered. Can we seek unblighted seed pods and cull some of the trees that have already been infected as Shadhag? As we passed their village on the way to Jajana, I would aid the farmers of Surmadan in memory of the kindness they showed me. We will meet up at Surmadan after the work at Shadhak is complete, or as near as we can make it. The blight always returns, but it is no reason not to combat it. Alright, let's go up here. Well, let's go down here actually, just because I'm like, maybe they'll also have quests for the zone, so we can double up that effort. I guess I could stick to the road. This is a pretty area. Alright, here we go. Bunches of quests.
Coin, fire, and comfort find you,
We are
outsider.
now in Kigan.
You want to help? There is much to do here, and I will accept all the aid you're willing to give. There are several stricken cattle that we take care of here. It is not just their bodies that we nourish, but their spirits as well. Yes, I know where Kabak is, but he's not here, and I do not know you. What can I do for you? Silver into gold. Sormedan is growing, and we have precious few trees here. Much has been flattened for farmland and orchards. The trees are unnatural in Adagim, restless and malevolent, with an ill will toward men and beasts.
Silver into gold. Zara Zar Odan. This past fortnight, I've gotten precious little sleep. A horrible voice. I work the land,
not
and for
stopping to
many
read
years,
all
the
the side
orchards and the
quests.
bees have both been kind to my family and our village.
Alright,
Recently,
let's see what.
that has all
Let's
changed.
ride a little bit through here. See all that we've got. We've got mail, we've got some farmlands, it looks like. Got a vault keeper up here. Forge masters. Some more crafting. Let's set. I still have Soul Adash as my. Okay, fine. We can stable there. This will at least know that this is my last spot. Okay, off we go. First quest on the line. It's gonna be. Let's go do this one. Proper care and feeding. Harvest grass from outside Sormadan and collect water buckets. Alright, here we go. Here's some water. Alright, at least it's not making me carry them back. That's good. Just run around, pick stuff up. Provide fresh grass to cattle. Right, no, I don't want to kill these. I want to get up here. Maybe there's a cow farm up here or something. Oh, no, okay, we're just gonna give it to them. Okay. Get some ore. Okay, we got some chaff up here. Hey, Blossom. Here's some food and water for you, dear. Oh, here's the cash. Oh, missing required key. Okay. There's the cow. Biscuit. I love that name. Oh, here's a white one. Bailey. Let me get rid of this jackal for you, Butters. All the cows have names with B. Butters, Biscuit, and so on. Alright, that quest is done. 2 quests done. Nice. Next up, a furious harvest. Set focus.
Oh,
Ah, he's sending me a towel. Oh. Saplings? I guess we're working on this one. Stemming the blight. Deed bestowed. Find places. Okay. Hang on. I'm still looking for some more of the blighted stuff. There's an affected sapling. And there's another one. Hello. Here we go. We need one more sapling before this one can be done. There we go. This way. Oh, let's help with the trees because they are part of the quest. Oh. There we go. Too far away. Okay. Too slow. Oh, here we go. Another one. Alright, we got all the saplings. Oh, we gotta kill trees. Just gonna hang out with these folks. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta put on my... Now that I'm actually having to kill stuff. Been playing for 30 minutes and I haven't really needed to kill anything yet, so let me just load my prime battle so I can actually see where I'm standing on things. Here we go. Get a shot in. Yay! I leveled! I am 155. Nice. I'll take that. There we go. I should definitely have some food. Six of 12. That looks like a really big tree. That's definitely an elite because it's like red. Ah, we can take it. Need one more tree. I think that took care of all the trees, didn't it? I got distracted by a message. Let me kill one more just to make sure. Alright, all trees are done. The fungal roots. Okay, not sure what the fungal roots are supposed to be. I'm obviously in the zone. It says defeat fungal roots. Defeat means fighting, so Naralog. Don't see any fungal roots. People might have already been through here and destroyed them. So let's keep moving. There is a fungal root. Okay. Alright, that's 106. I'm definitely gonna have to track those, because... Alright, there are plenty right here. At the other zone, probably somebody had just gone to, so there weren't any there popping. Oh, there's the ring there. No? Fake. Okay. Nobody's there. Let's run over this way. Looking for some more targets. they still have the named tree here? No, it looks like someone already took him down. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna go back right now. We are gonna go do defeat, which let's do organize my track nearby quests. I want to go to those over there, although I'm probably gonna have to ride around. That looks like a ridge up there, so let's try going this way around. Unless this is like a grove without an exit. Yeah. Hang on, maybe up ahead. Let's go take a look. Maybe up here? Nope. Alright. So this is definitely a dead end circle. Be right back. Okay, I'm back and I didn't die, so let's carry on. Whatever we're looking for is up there. Or maybe it's in a cave? Ah, we got caves. Never mind, it's not up. Gotta click on honeycombs and kill bees. Block? I hear the bees, I don't see the bees. Bash. And still gotta recover the fang. Somebody else was behind me. I was like, wait, who's shooting at me? It's a player. Looks like I still need 3 more bees. Right, 1 more. Okay. About to go. We got that little corner back there, but since the town is on the way, we'll just mount up on the war steed and see if we can ride there. We're gonna go up and over. Ah, Ulishar, I caught up to you guys.
Your errand has put a smile on my face, and that is no small thing in these dark days.
The seed pods you have brought me escaped the corruption of the Blight, and that means they can be safely replanted further from Adagim, if that prove necessary. I've not given up hope that Kuridwan can find a cure for the Blight, but until she does, we must remain practical. That was always my brother's advice, and now it must be mine as well. The folk of Stormaden greeted me warmly, but they seem less friendly toward your companions Glorfindel and Inkanush. I know not the reason for it, but the farmers give them a wide berth. It is quite unlike the people of Stormaden to be so reserved.
Are the people of this village frightened of us?
It did not seem so elsewhere in Shagana. For what reason might they fear us here? It cannot be that they have never seen elves before. The Ulishar is known to them, and they greeted him warmly.
This is not my first journey in these lands, for I ventured south seeking tidings of Sauron long ago.
Much I learned in the lore vaults of Sajana, and it is there I wish to return. Let us not tarry in this farming village when there is knowledge to be gained in the libraries of the City of Gates. But Glorfindel is not as accustomed to receiving such sour looks as I am. Distrust accompanies me in the south even as it does in the north, but he is an elf lord and travels fewer roads than I. What would old Barlaman have to say of Glorfindel, I wonder? Speak to one of the farmers and assure him that Glorfindel means him no harm, and at any rate our business will speed us along shortly. The people here have nothing to fear from us. I want to up the audio just a little bit. There we go.
My neighbors and I mean to cause no offense, stranger, but
Kawas wrings his hands apologetically. This elf you are with has a presence about him we have never encountered before. The Kintai who dwell in the forest to the north rarely emerge, but those that do, such as Ilushar, have not his bearing. Is it rude to ask the age of an elf, as it is to ask of a grown man? For this elf seems to have an ancient kind. older even than the bones of the land. If you and he are friends of Ulashar, then I will trust your word that you hold no ill will toward us. Reassure my neighbors of this, and we will speak again, for there is something else that troubles me. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy playing Witcher 3. I've not played that game yet. But yeah, LOTRO is definitely one of my favorites for sure. They made us a new mount type, which is now a camel, as y'all can see. Alright, where's this next dude we gotta talk to? I guess up here. Okay.
We will trust you then. I hope you will be able to help us, as we helped Ulishar. It is the custom of the farmers of Sormedan to let their herds graze upon the fields of Kijan.
Pursuit of the longer grasses sometimes brings the cattle many hours or even days away from home, but it has been too long since one of my neighbors has returned. Rokashar is his name, and when he last caught sight of him, he drove his cattle in the direction of Badrazak, the Blade Horn. That place has a dangerous reputation, and he knows better than to bring his cattle so close, but I can think of no good reason he has not come back to Sormadan. Will you look for him by Badrazak to the southeast and quell whatever dangers you find there? Sure. I can go look. We're gonna go there anyways next.
Oh, you found him! Now don't go running off, Fang! I tell him things, but I don't know if he listens sometimes. You know how lions are. They never listen.
Fang with the
that is
wooden carving.
so much honey! We will make a farmer out of you yet. It may take a few weeks, but I believe the bees will now calm themselves under the tending of this queen.
These trees will prove far more useful in death than in life. Trees shouldn't move. Unnatural things. It may seem simple, but our work keeps animals.
Guess we're gonna go up there, looks like. There's a cow. Maybe not the cow we're looking for. This feels like a place where there might be some scholar nodes. Who knows? You hear a cry, a voice seemingly in pain. Alright, I'm gonna follow you. Don't know why. It just seems like the right thing to do. Seems to be something poking out of the dust. Strange journal. Okay. Alright. I did see a treasure cache over here. So, gonna make a note of that. This is gonna be... What's this area's location? Kigan. $58.4. south and 50.1 west. Now I gotta go. Why do I have that? That's not what I want to do. Ooh, what's in here? Always follow the right hand rule. These aren't spirits though. So I'm not sure that I'm supposed to be in here. Go outside again. None of those are counting for me. I think that that's probably going to be a follow-up quest. I think maybe the spirits are outside. No. Probably inside and outside, because there is a ring right on top of where I'm standing. Well, let's just go explore. No spirits here. Also looks like a dead end. That's a dead end. Okay, yeah, no, there's too much competition in here. I'm gonna go look outside. I need my other tracking skill, which is Passage of Shadow. That should tell me where they're at. Or somebody just took them out. Dr. Rokazar, that just spawned over here. Did you come look for me? Oh, no, you're
Why do you strive against the spirit, stranger? All is hopeless. All is lost.
I drove my cattle to graze here against my better judgment, but it was not the evils of the blade horn that threatened them. No, soldiers came from the west, and they laid claim to my creatures, butchering them and hauling away the meat to feed their army. They gave me nothing in return. You ask Rokashar, in whose name the soldiers claimed his cattle, and he shakes an angry fist at you. Of what consequence is the name, stranger? Those were my beasts, taken without payment, and the wrong is unjust, no matter in whose name it is performed. But I remember it, and curse it. The name was Mazadi, some Shara of Hamat. They must have taken me for a fool. Hamat is a dead kingdom, and can have no ruler. After some thought, you decide Mazadi will be reasonable.
Well, have you nothing to say?
You respond that Shara Mazadi is known to you, and you believe if she is told of the injustice he has suffered, she will cure it. Rokasar stares at you with doubt on his face. That would be the most unusual outcome of all, stranger. But if you are able to obtain some remedy for this injury, I will sing your praises from the sunrise to the sunset, but only then, and I expect it not. Rokasar tells you the soldiers made for the village of Ingargarash to the southwest, and agrees to inform your companions where you have gone when he returns to Somadan. Alright, let's go turn in first. Worst time.
You found a journal? This is from Mashar. I don't believe it.
And now I gotta go
This
inside.
journal
Of course.
belonged to my brother, of all people. He disappeared. Shakaili Lezara Joradi.
Okay, now we go inside. This is some sort of library. Oh, I got all the books. Talk to him outside the blade horn.
These tasked ones seem to greatly value their privacy. Perhaps that's what got my brother and father killed. Will you press deeper into Badrasag with me? Secrets seem to pile on secrets within Badrasag, and yet we must press on. I believe there is more still to come to light.
Ow. No, why'd you kick me outside?
We must press on despite the fear.
It's gonna make me start over. Sigh. You're gonna have to take this nice and easy. Let's eat some food. These are 154 mobs, so my cleanses should still work. Alright, they just spawned in. Okay, the Oathbreakers are the ones that are really hard to kill. Okay, let's heal up. Okay.
Every time I think we are at the end, there is another path awaiting us. We found a hidden entrance and a tunnel within Badrasag. We must still our nerves. I feel our journey is nearly at its end.
gonna tooltip this dude. Come on. Now we're gonna fear that one. Okay, that strategy worked pretty well.
What are you doing here? That way is shut. You wish to know about the tasked ones? You are not the first. Your curiosity will cost you your neck. Father! No! You were dead! You died! In Adagim with Mashar! How are you? How are you alive? No! No, 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 no! I have no sons! I can't! This is about him, isn't it? He won't leave me alone. It's a curse. I cannot escape him no matter what I try. Oh! You were supposed to die and stay dead, not haunt my every waking moment! I wish you had never walked in on me that day, son. I wish you never saw this life. You cursed us both!
Text is a little behind the voiceover, but okay. Oh, alright. You wanna fight, don't you? Alright, I'll take you out.
I believe that's his body. Come. We should go before more spirits attack. I will return tomorrow and retrieve my father and brother. My brother, at least, deserves a proper burial. I can't believe it. I thought this wound healed over. And now? Would you help me carve a stone for my brother? It is a tradition of ours. Silver into gold.
Gather memorial stones. Alright, to the north. Really?
Oh.
What can I do for you?
There is no honor here, no happy moral. But still, we must remember. Thank you. I had not the strength to go on this journey without you.
It's got a lot of agility. Let's see what it does to my stats. It brings up my physical mastery, but it really hampers my crit, so no, thank you. I'm not gonna hold on to that right now. Okay. Finally, we can go to the next location. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Let's get over this lip and then get on the war steed. I'm just gonna take the road. I'm not gonna do any off-roading right now. This looks like a shortcut.
Sara Zarodan, friend.
Yes, my husband is missing. Will you help me find him?
Have you crossed paths with the Jazgai near here? They are quite dangerous beasts. These Jazgai, they hunt in packs. Slay the leader, and the pack will fall back in disarray.
We have lost a fair few Subozuri to the spiders near here. We could use your help in retrieving those still alive, if you are willing. Ha ha! This calls for a feast! If you give me a hand, I'll teach you how to make Zajani stew. It tastes better than it smells.
Investigate the Ordachai camp to the south, but be careful. The Ordachai are hardened and quite skilled here in the south. Do
Ooh.
not engage with them if it can be helped.
Those are level 160s. Yeah, let's not go pick a fight. This is a sneaking exercise. Find Boro. Yeah, these level. Bypass all his men.
You've done it! Ah, this one looks quite formidable. Did he put up much of a fight? We are to question the prisoner now. I would request your aid, if you are willing. We are to question the prisoner now. I would request your aid, if you are willing. Lies! Protecting him will not help you, I assure you of that. Where is Barshud? I know he passed through here.
Enough. Barshud passed through Jaggolod, but only briefly.
Thanks to you, now we know where Barshud is headed. Now that we know Barshud headed to Zajana, we can make our own way there as well. You have taken a long road to reach me, but here you stand. You know I stand with you, Sharamizadi, as was my mother's command. Sharamizadi, mistake me not. I have seen the fire that drives you. I hear wisdom in the words that Rahazi speaks to me. I hear wisdom in the words that Rahazi speaks to me.
But if it is right that nothing should be taken for nothing, Maloa, you need to be no sage to understand this truth as well. If my soldiers owe something to the herdsman who could not control his own grazing animals, then I must send others to work off this debt while they labor for him. They will be performing none of their own tasks for my army. You will do their work, Maloa, while they go to compensate the herdsman for the meat that was taken on behalf of my army. It is only right. Rahazi knows the duties they must now neglect and will tell you what to do.
I knew Sharamizadi would heed my words.
It will not take long for you to perform the task the soldiers were supposed to complete today, Maloa. Perhaps the burden will feel lighter knowing the herdsman you spoke with will be compensated for the meat that was taken from him. These are the duties the Shara would have you complete. Retrieve eggs from the birds' nests at Katzala to the east of Ingargarash, and hunt the meat from creatures throughout Kigan. Once you have done these things, you can bring the meat and eggs to Denial, provisioner of the war camp. Where's this one? Pursuing... Oh, that's in the next town over. Okay. Let's go! Finding Baradum. He is that way. Okay, no road again, so we'll be off-roading. Let's get out the camel. You never know, kind of too many rocks and stuff to deal with. We've gotta cross the river, get to the other side, and then looks like we've got an inlet straight ahead that we should go down. We've got other stuff here. Joyful Forest. What's that? Defeat Jazgai. This looks like it's gonna be a dead end. Yep, that's a dead end. We'll have to go try the other way. See if we can navigate our way up here. Nope. Come on. Alright, we found a way up. Oryx, no we don't need Oryx. Let's turn off this blue because I can't see the map really clearly. Maybe there's a valley over there. Gotta go in. I don't think there's... No, it's not that gonna be that way. Oh, we gotta kill Oryx. We'll just kill everything. Get some XP out of it. this is where I thought we may be able to go up or in. Let's go see. Those things look like they make the sound of what a boar used to make, but they don't look like a boar. They look like a boar that's a warg. Black boar. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be another cave. New deeds, Spider Slayer. Alright. Okay. There's a ring here. Guess we go inside. Let's go see what's inside. I'm now getting to the point where I really do need to reforge my weapon. Ugh. Gonna risk it. Which bow am I wearing at the moment? Single target or is this AoE one? It's single target. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Okay, yeah, we'll just reforge all of them. At least this way I can. Alright. Baradim's clue. Oh, hello. You want to come along? Here, invite. May as well work together. Oh, the lag. think he just realized he forgot to pick up the quest. That just goes back to where we were. Oh, hello. I am still looking for pages in here. Alright, I think I am done in here. We can go. I will just help you. I completed the first level of the Slayer Deed. Alright, that's done. I've got to go all the way over there now. I'm going to cheat this time. I am going to Use my milestone. Which one is it gonna take me to though? Is that the one? No, it's not. Nope. Plus, I still have stuff to kill here, I believe. I just have to turn it back on. We're tracking Jazgai, RX, and I don't think I need scorpions. Alright, that took care of that quest. Now let's do the Jessica. Jazga pup. Oh, back this way. Do need some more meat, I think. Alright, that's 12 of 12 for that. Zani's 2. We need some more oryx. I need at least one more oryx. Grazing oryx. That's the way. Okay. We can go to the next zone. There's gonna be a joyful chorus. Oh. Fresh cuts. Gather wood. Let's go gather some wood for them. That's up there. Gotta find a way down without breaking my neck. Just keep swimming, swimming. Look, a wood bridge. Rope bridge. Right, let's gather some wood. Curious to know what that Johnny Cash is for. Maybe that's a quest for later. Ooh, here's a nice little spot. There's 4 woods here all together. Need 3 more. Am I picking up double wood? Wood for fire and wood for makeshift traps. Okay. So it is 2 different quests. We'll go to the furthest location first and work our way back. And that's gonna be my strategy. Guess I'm here. May as well. Second trap. This will be a nice place to farm Jazga. I'm assuming if you need hides, that's a good place to come. Nope, where did I miss it? Down there. Okay. Alright, that took care of those. Let's go to the next location. Hoping I can squeeze through there. Doesn't look very promising. May have to go around. I'm gonna go try to the south. Now look, if he can stand up there, why can't I? That's just not right. You hear my camel screech? That was funny. Alright, looks like we can get in from this side. I think we're looking for eggs over here. This is this chapter 15.4. Looking for nest. Okay, the nests are up here. Need one more nest over here. Heading back to town.
Zara Zarodan.
Harvest chickpeas. Okay. There's some phantom rings. This is like the third phantom ring that I found. While I'm here, I may as well grab the milestone.
Thank you for bringing me this.
Meat and these eggs. I will ensure they are properly stored for the days ahead.
I will treasure his journal. Thank you for recording it. I wish you brought me better news for my Baradum. I know hope is a favorite drink of fools, and yet for a time it was my only companion.
You have saved more Subazuris than you know. We are once more in your
Yay!
debt. Fresh oryx is a delicacy here.
I'm now
For both
156.
Min and Jazgai.
This is joyous news indeed. I feared this to be a barrier, but seeing them alive restores my spirit. Is there something you need?
I dispatched some soldiers to compensate the herdsman at Sormidan for his cattle.
Let the folk there see that the Shara of renewed Hamat is not like the other rulers with whom they have had dealings. I thank you both for your words and for the deeds you have done for me on this day and on others.
I'm pleased as well. I believe this is how my mother would have resolved the situation.
Nothing is given for nothing, but especially not loyalty. That is earned.
This Quinta elf has come in search of you.
That is very true. Nope, still not worth it. He spoke of Shara Mazadi, of a contagion in the forest to the north, and of his people's opposition to Ordek. She invited him to join her army, but he says you and he have urgent business elsewhere. Hey, Lishar, you caught up to me.
Glorfindel and Inkanush have gone ahead to Zajana, and they sent me to find you.
If you have resolved matters here to your satisfaction, let us make for the city. I will tell you what I know of its history on the way. The road to Jajana lies northwest of here. There is a ring here with nothing over it. Building a campfire, okay? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Putting the cauldron for stew. Okay. Putting the ingredients in the pot. What's next? Cooking, okay. Taste. Stew isn't bad. It tastes strongly of cardamom and ginger.
It tastes good, right? Good enough for camp food anyway. It's always better when you make it
Ooh,
yourself.
that gave a recipe. That gave a cooking recipe. Okay, that's important to know. So let me make a note of it. Cooking recipe. This one is called Nakod Jura recipe. It gives you, oh, that's the new resistance food. Might and resistance recipe. At level 560. Pick up the recipe from quests gotten by the Muru at 61.8 south, 56.7 west. Okay. And got an essence box. All right. I am just gonna take my camel. Because we're about to ride into a city anyways.
You must excuse me, for my knowledge of the histories of men is sparse.
Much of what I know of them I learned from the wagging tongues of my captors in Imaksul, but this must suffice. The city you see before us was once named Jagan, the city of gates, but with the passage of time the name gradually changed, becoming Zagana. When a great conflagration of unknown origin burned much of the old city to the ground, the ruling Ibili, or elders, established the first triumvirate, a council of three, to govern the reborn city. They gave it the name Zajana's City of Keys, to herald the dawning of a new era for the city of scholars. But Ordak hungered for land and treasure, and when that empire seized the city more than 120 years ago, they changed its name again. Now it is Jajan, a puppet fiefdom held beneath the rule's distant boot. Gladly, the story does not end there. Let us proceed to Kab Antax, the overgate of the city, and I will tell you what happened only last year and continues to this day. Intrigue. Oh, we get to cross the road bridge now. Speed things up a little bit. Looks like a straight shot.
This is the Overgate, one of the two famous gates that guards the pass through Morjana.
The other lies in the southern wall of the city and blocks the road to the desert kingdoms beyond. But I told you I would finish the tale. With so many of the soldiers of Urdak and Shagana fighting away in the north during the last year, the people of Jajan rose against their oppressors. During the Scholars' Revolt, sometimes called the Second Blue Mutiny, they seized control of the western side of the city and pushed east until they were stopped by the remaining Urdakai garrison. Widespread fighting and ensuing fires split the city in twain, and it remains so today. Now, the free portion of the city is once again called Jajana and is ruled by the group of five, the Door Wards. The Ordak controlled district of the city remains Jajan, and the new triumvirate governs there. They believe the second Blue Mutiny will end as it did the first, crushed quickly by Ordak 100 years ago, but as of yet it has not. City remains divided. Let us continue onward into the city. All right, we are in Jajana now. Tall mountains.
This valley belongs to the Shagani, and no one else.
May your day prove profitable.
Let me grab this milestone.
Despite its tumultuous history, Inkanush greatly desired to consult the libraries of Zajana.
For its scholars recorded much throughout the years that can be found in no other archive. He and Glorfindel have likely gone to search these troves for the knowledge they seek.
We should be safe to explore the city.
As long as you remain aware that the Ordokai control the elevated district on the southern rise, why not climb to the west and look at the commons of the city, Maloa? It will do you some good to learn the layout of Zajana. Afterwards, we will meet up with Glorfindel and Inkanush and determine our next course.
There are so many cats here! There are at least 5!
Okay, guys, I am going to call it here for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching the stream. I should be back tomorrow and we'll pick up right from here and carry on. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy hunting.